So we return here to St Mary's tomorrow night for a Premier League game following the FA Cup disappointment at the weekend. This is the Southampton versus Arsenal Premier League match preview. Hello, my name is Richard. Welcome back to my channel over and over again, the Positive Arsenal channel. In this video, we'll look ahead to tomorrow night's Premier League game here at St Mary's in Southampton, where it's been snowing. Just before getting into that, I want to make sure that you are subscribing to my channel. If you like what I do, you like some positive Arsenal content, please click on the subscribe button down in the corner there. If you like this video as well, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If you've got any comments at all to make about the game tomorrow night, anything to do with Arsenal, please drop them in the comments box, as I do love to hear from you guys as well. So this will be the 102nd meeting between Arsenal and Southampton. The previous 101, Arsenal have won 51. There's been 28 draws and Southampton have won 22, of course, including that FA Cup game at the weekend. Arsenal actually have got a decent record in recent Premier League games against Southampton. We've only had one defeat in the last 4 league visits here to St Mary's. We've won 2 and drawn 1. And we're unbeaten actually in our last 4 games in the league against Southampton, home and away. That's 2 wins and 2 draws, of course, including a draw in the reverse fixture at the Emirates back in December, and that was since we lost 3-2 back in December 2018. Of course, that game, which was the end of Unai Emery's 22-match unbeaten run, a late winner from Charlie Austin, of course, on that particular occasion. And we've only actually had 1 defeat in our last 10 league meetings against Southampton. We've won 5, and there's been 4 draws. At this stadium at St Mary's, this will actually be our 15th visit here in all competitions since the stadium opened. Of the previous 14, we've won 5, Southampton have won 5, and there's been 4 draws. So despite people think this has been historically a poor ground for us, it actually hasn't been that bad. In terms of current form, Southampton have only won 3 of their last 8 games, although 2 of those wins did come in the FA Cup, of course, in the last week, beating Shrewsbury in the 3rd round and then beating us, of course, on Saturday. They've actually only won 1 of their last 6 in the league as well. They've only scored 5 goals actually in those last 8 games, but conceded only 4. So they've been very tight, as we saw at the weekend, but they're not really scoring too many goals. Of course, it took an own goal for them to beat us in the FA Cup. In terms of our form, of course, we have won 5 of our last 7 games. We've only conceded 2 goals in those 7 games as well. One of them, of course, was that own goal from Gabriel here on Saturday. So we're in reasonably good form. I don't think we've been playing that well, but certainly results-wise, it's been positive. Certainly in the Premier League as well. We haven't lost in the Premier League since the 19th of December when we lost 2-1 at Everton. So we've got a decent run to come into this game. Southampton aren't on the greatest run, certainly in the Premier League. So let's hope that we can reverse the result from the weekend. In terms of a predicted lineup, then it's going to be interesting to see what Mikel Arteta does. He made the mistakes with his team selection at the weekend. He made far too many changes, rested far too many of our better players, our important players, and it did cost us in the end. You're assuming that he did that because he was thinking ahead to this game, and if that's the case, then I'm expecting him to go with a much stronger team tomorrow night. So I would imagine we would line up like this with Bernd Leno in goal. I think the back 4 will probably be Bellerin, David Luiz, Gabriel and Kieran Tierney. I think the two midfield will be Thomas Partey and Granit Xhaka, and then I think the four up front will be Aubameyang if he's available on the left, if not Martinelli. I think it'll be Smith Rowe in the number 10 position. I think it'll be Bukayo Saka on the right and Alexander Lacazette in the centre forward position. I'm not expecting too many changes from Southampton. They picked their strongest side, available side. I think maybe McCarthy might start in goal in this game, but other than that, I'm not expecting Southampton to make too many changes. Ralph Hasselhoeter, of course, did say how important the FA Cup was to them. Unfortunately, it wasn't the same for us, despite us being the holders. But I'm guessing Arteta made all those changes looking ahead to this game. So I'm expecting that Arteta's going to go strong. So I'm expecting that will be the lineup. We've got a decent record here, haven't we, in the last few years in the Premier League, certainly, with the strongest 11 available, which I'm sure that we'll pick. I think we can get a good result. It's an important game, isn't it? Our best chance of getting back into Europe next season is going to be through the league now without the FA Cup. Yes, we're still in the Europa League, but I think that's a big ask to expect us to win that. So we have got to improve our league performances. So this is a real must-win game, bearing in mind we've got Manchester United to come at the weekend. Of course, the league leader is going to be a very difficult game, that as well. So I think if we go with a strong side, as I'm assuming that we will, maybe Southampton might have a little bit of a come down from the FA Cup win. Also, as well, I say they've not been in great form in the league. They're not scoring a lot of goals. So I think we can maybe just shade this game. So my prediction is going to be Southampton 1, Arsenal 2. That is my preview video of tomorrow night's game here at a very cold St Mary's down in Southampton. Let's hope that we can put the FA Cup defeat behind us. Personally, I would rather have won that game out of the two, but anyway, that's over and done with now. This is the most important game because it's the next one. So let's get the 3 points here. Let's continue our progress up the league, and let's hope that ultimately we can finish in the top 6 or the top 4 and enjoy European football again next season. So I say it is a big game. So I'm expecting there to be lots of changes from the weekend, and hopefully we'll put in a much better performance. Stay tuned to the channel. I've got a lot coming up. I'll be doing a preview video of this game tomorrow. I'm hoping to get a Southampton fan on, do that tomorrow afternoon ahead of the game, and I will be doing a live watch along as well tomorrow night. I'll be going live about 8 o'clock for a 8:15 kickoff, and then we're building up, of course, towards the Manchester United game at the weekend. I'll be doing a full preview video of that game, and also as well on Friday I'm hoping to get a Man United fan on the channel to look ahead to that game, do all the usual stuff as well, players that's played for both clubs. Be some interesting names on that list as well, isn't there? So that'll be a good show as well. I'm hoping to get that on Friday, maybe 7 o'clock, but stay tuned to the channel for more information on that. Thanks for your support on the channel. Thanks for watching this video, and of course in the meantime ahead of this big game tomorrow night at a cold St Mary's. Come on, you Gunners!